Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
There's something annoying me. Me tia na me bofu. Actually, that thing they bore me. Serious. You are wondering what is it that is so annoying? Let me tell you something. This whole idea of reshuffle, I find the concept, the correct English word to use for the concept, as we practice it, as we know reshuffle, I think the concept is a fallacy. That's the word I'm thinking of. It's a fallacy, folks. This whole, what do you call it? Obsession. Reshuffle. This obsession must stop. I think it's absolutely nonsensical the way it is practiced. Reshuffling is not nonsensical. The way we practice it is absolutely nonsensical. So, take a quick message. When we come back, let me tell you why I think reshuffling. Watch this. That's what Jandam did. I don't want to waste my time on them. The thing is, what time is it? It's nation time. It's nation time and it's reset time. You know, somebody say, I guess I'm resetting off and say World Cup. That's what the friend of mine told me. Say, I guess I'm resetting off and say a World Cup. You know the Ghana expression when they say you're taking something like a World Cup, it means why you're too serious over it. But in actuality, you know, and yet that's serious. And I said, catch me, see my father resetting as a World Cup. I'm sorry. I am taking it as a World Cup because what this nation needs is resetting. Let me come back to my point. Today I'm talking about mainly reshuffling. You know, not too long after Muhammad took over, I think they published a set of pictures with all the ministers, and they were asking the public, which one of them would you reshuffle? I didn't go and look at the answer or whatever. But I'm talking about this whole concept of reshuffle. And I think it's a fallacy. The way we practice it, I think it's nonsensical. Let me explain something, folks. Because this reshuffling is not being done right. Look at this. Folks, many of you know that, yeah, I'm part of a hotel. And let me say, one of the key things I've told the human resource people to do as we are recruiting people into the hotel industry is to reshuffle them. Because I want them to come, have a little bit of front desk experience, have a little bit of room service experience, have a little bit of kitchen experience, have a little bit of waiting until I make sure that I circulate them across the whole entire hospitality thing when it comes to a hotel. I think that is intelligent reshuffling. So the waiter knows how to do house cleaning, they know how to do this, you know what I'm saying? Let me cut my long story short. That is a system where we talk about reshuffling. I see that it makes sense because the reshuffling is just exposing people to different aspects of the work and training them to understand the different aspects of the work. That makes sense. But folks, when we talk about political reshuffling, reshuffle. This is what happens. Everybody's waiting you. Mahama, you must reshuffle.
John, reshuffle not Sedodo. Sedodo.
So the whole world is waiting for the reshuffle. It's even been announced on some TV stations that please stand by, reshuffling is coming. Fine. If the reshuffling is coming to the extent, you look at the ministers. If the minister is performing extremely well, if the minister is outstanding, if the minister has gone above whatever limits or conditions you set, that is a minister that is outstanding. What do? You keep that minister there and say, you have done so well in your ministry. Why are they? Maybe you can extend and do other things, but keep them. That makes sense to me. That makes absolute sense to me. So For me, reshuffling only makes sense when the good, hard-working ministers and appointees who are excelling are kept and given additional responsibility because they're good. So when it's not broken, you don't fix it. If it's good, you don't change it. But on the other hand, if reshuffle is occasionally somebody's in sports, I'm going to move them from sports to education. Why? Because Wache was sports. So it's now time for them to now go to education. Wrong. Trust me. If they are failing in sports, if they are not delivering in sports, if everything they are doing in sports is bringing down sports, you don't change them to put them in another ministry. Straight up, you fire them. No. Master, Ajuma Deshan was and went to me and the duties that were assigned to you, you couldn't do it. You are fired. Leave it. Look, there are so many other intelligent people in the country who you can find to do that job and do it excellently. So you fire them and you replace with somebody who's excellent. So the Ghana reshuffle, we have moved the minister from Agric. Now we'll take the Agric minister to education. Why? Because he did so well in Agric. Till now I'm taking him to education so that he can do well in education. Master, it doesn't make sense. So you're good in Agric. Look, this dynamic world that we live in, we are looking for people who are innovative, who can go beyond whatever has been said for them. If the minister is so good in what they are doing, tax them to think more about what else they can do. And you'll be surprised. The proposals that they may bring to you, maybe something they've been thinking long about, but they have not brought it to you. But you tax them, you challenge them, say, Charlie, you're doing well. I appreciate the fact that you're doing well. So now, this is what we wanted you to do. Why, Nina? What other thing can you think of? And you watch the amazing things that they will bring. But for God's sake, don't tell a minister that actually you're not performing well in trade. I'm giving examples so for example, you say the minister is not performing well in trade. So I'm going to take them to sports. Well, you're listening to me, doesn't make sense. The minister is not doing well as a trade minister, so I'll take them to sports. Or let me switch around. The one who is handling sports right now is not very, very good. They are failing in sports. So let me take them to telecommunications. Nonsensical. I think, Mr. President, the whole reshuffle is so noisy. You know your ministers, you know the terms of reference you have given them, you know what you expect of them. If they're delivering Boma Basso, lift them up, congratulate them, and give them additional task to go beyond what they're doing. But never, Mr. President, never ever move one minister from a sector because they are not pulling their weight and take them to another sector where I can assure you there too they won't pull their weight. Fire them. So that's why I say reshuffling for me when it comes to politics and government appointees, it's a fallacy. Straight up. What's the discussion? Please go home. You're not delivering. You are failing. Go home. But the fact that you're failing does not mean I should reward you with another ministry where I think, so that when you fail is okay. No. Are we joking here? So for me, I think the most important thing, that's why I say my reset, work up, no. If we are really resetting, then we have gotten to the stage where ministers that are performing, appointees that are performing, appointees that are delivering, please please give them all the encouragement they need and challenge them. Give them bigger tasks, and they will improve that sector even much, much more than you ever expected. If they're doing well, you keep them. If they are messing up, there's no discussion. Basically, you are no good here, you are messing things up, so let me put you in a fire. That is in line with resetting, by the way. That's why I may have taken it as World Cup. Look, for me, resetting means one thing. The very foundations of our thinking that are wrong, we are shaking those foundations so that we start thinking right. End of discussion. You cannot spearhead a mental revolution in terms of people must reset our minds and rebuild this country based on the old theory. Say, oh, how they reshuffle kakra? Nah, it ain't. Don't let any minister feel so comfortable, so just reshuffle them. Let me take a practical example. After forcing, of course, doing extremely well with finances, he has brought visible changes. We all see it. That man, Nabomoding, he's working well. So what do we do now? Now, shall we think of something else that we should switch to force into? Maybe take him to environment. I have to laugh at this. So there's to force him to be the new Minister of Environment. So that he can do exactly what he did with finance and environment. Let me tell you why to force him performed well. His background, he has a background in finance, he has a background in taxes, he's a trained economist. So those three key things, were the recipe of success in finance. So keep him there. Add more things he should be doing. Let him do even better than what he has done. But for crying out loud, because me to force environment and I'm in the sports wherever. No, let me wrap this whole thing up here in very, very simple terms. We are resetting you.
Today should mark the beginning of a new opportunity. An opportunity for us to make a difference in our governance and our economic management. We shall reset our dear nation, Ghana.
We are resetting, we are changing minds. And parts of the mind change is to stop things that we used to be doing long ago. Oh, by every government reshuffles, so me to our reshuffle some. Every government reshuffles, so me to our reshuffle some. That's why I give you the example at the beginning that there are certain things that you can reshuffle as part of training in a company to get people exposed to various segments of the factory or industry or place. So those times reshuffling is understandable. It makes sense because you're training them. You're moving from here to there so they can learn more about this and learn more about this. So that makes sense. But this whole thing about ministerial reshuffle is a must. Obiayebi. So me too, I must reshuffle. I'm not saying the president shouldn't change ministers around. No. What I'm simply saying is that yes, the change to me means that those who are doing well, you keep. And those who are doing say you fire straight up. I don't want to use the word fire. You disappoint. Yes, you can appoint and then disappoint. So you disappoint. And there are quite a few people that you might have to disappoint. If their view is not in the same direction as you're viewing, you're resetting, and they are drawing you back, fire them. So that's all I want to say about reshuffle. I think reshuffle, the way we think about it in terms of the politics we play, this nonsense must stop. Say, And we reshuffle just for the sake of it. Reshuffling must be based on performance and delivery. They are performing well and delivering what is expected of them. No more funds, and let them stay, give them all the encouragement to stay. If you are messing up, for crying out loud, fire them. So for all the people who are talking reshuffle, please be bold. Add names that this one is not doing well, so remove him. Don't reshuffle him, remove him. This man is doing well, let him stay. And there are many people. Do you think there are people, there are not many people out there who can do everything that all the ministers are doing, maybe even better? The reason sometimes we have wrong people in the wrong places, wrong square pegs in the round hole, is based on our bogus vetting system. I'm saying it today, the vetting system that we have in Ghana is the most bogus, because it doesn't allow people to really express their thinking that they have. It has become like a parade. When you go for vetting, then your wife, the chief of your town, the Abusuya Penyin, the linguist, now they are sitting behind you. What for? Me is serious. Who call for vetting? Now you have to bring your whole family to come and sit behind you, your village chief. Are you serious? Me go for the vetting, and when you pass the vetting, then in the evening you have a celebration in your house and let them come there, but not at the vetting. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Every person being vetted for a minister or for any position is one-on-one, or the minister and then the vetting committee plus whoever, parliament, whatever, for the questions. But check this out. Every person who is being vetted must be given the opportunity to do a PowerPoint presentation. I kid you not. So I want the PowerPoint as a crowd, and you don't deserve to be in ministry in this dynamic age we are in. If you don't understand PowerPoint crowd, you don't deserve to be a minister. Every person who has been nominated to be a minister, you go in there, you have a PowerPoint presentation. Number one, explain to us what you are being vetted for. Maybe they're taking you into agric. Explain to us, what is your concept of agric? What is agric? How is it performing? Has it done well? Has it fallen short? What will you do to lift up the agric? Specific programs. It may not be but at least let us get to understand that you know what you're talking about. When I come to agric, I'll do this, I'll do that. This is where my focus will be. Do a PowerPoint presentation. When I'm 5 pictures, explain what you do with the ministry, how you're going to do it, what has gone wrong, what caused it to go wrong, and how you fix it. What are you going to put in place that will fix it? That's what you have to go and sit at the vetting and talk about, not whether you speak tongues.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Are you a Catholic?
A staunch Catholic.
Ah, okay. Do you have a firm belief in the rosary, the power of the rosary?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I have one here.
Are you familiar with St. Francis of Assisi's prayer? Do you pay your tithe in the church? They have your records of tithe pay?
My dues, yes, please.
You regularly?
Yes, please.
So, who is the parish priest there?
You see, Bettina.
The Agbaja dance, do you know how to dance it?
We dance in my side of the Volta region. We do not dance Agbaja. We dance a couple of them. We have Akpi. Do you know Akpi? Then we have Bobobo. I believe you know Bobobo.
So, honorable nominee, we are here to learn about our country. Kindly demonstrate the Akpi dance a bit, just for a second.
Massa, let's be serious. Oh. Tell Maji work out for reset, you know. That's why I have the because for me to know that the country is resetting, bogus things are the BNA, and you know what we call that's how we used to do it. People call it in English the status quo paralysis. We've been paralyzed by the status quo. Oh, just no. Resetting is deviating from I'm sorry. If you want to reset and if you want to move on dynamically, then you deviate from Come up with new concepts. Come up with challenging concepts, because this world that we are living in right now is no more joke. I used to tell back in the day, long time ago, I used to be with Springboard. Every university in Ghana, I've gone some secondary schools. That time, I had the energy to go and talk to the youth. One thing that I always told the youth, I said, in our time, long ago, it was really okay and it was really acceptable to be good. Okay, Samuel, you're good. Oh, you're good. It was okay to be good. But the world we live in now, it's easy to be good. The world we live in now, everybody is good. So we are not looking for people who are good, though. We are looking for people who are outstanding. They are better than good, better than best. Only outstanding. They are distinct. Reset in the So we are taking ministers through a vetting, and they are being taxed, even at the stage of vetting, to think of what they will be inheriting and how they are going to handle it, so that they become outstanding ministers. That's why I said a few minutes ago, saying that Ato Forson has economics, trade, taxes, finance background. Why won't he be outstanding? Why won't he be? Take the same Ato Forson and maybe take him to sports. And you say, hey, failure is what? So all I'm saying is reshuffling, When people are there and they're excelling and they're doing the right things, you don't touch them. So if you're reshuffling, maybe you're reshuffling and say, this person shouldn't have gone here in the first place. They'll be better here. That one, Krameti, I say. But I am saying that if we get the vetting right and that stage right, there will be no need for reshuffling. A black one doing very, very well with his foreign ministry thing and that whole background he has, and so he's doing very, very well. You get us, oh Charlie, we are reshuffling. I'm going to take our bracket to fisheries. not for any reason, but say I reshuffle and say a black with fisheries, and then you take somebody else and put. No, folks. Let me cut it short. Let's reset. Resetting means you don't reshuffle. You fire those who have been fired and appoint those who can do it. That is my version of resetting. We are no fire. Let me end on resetting and talk recently about the bogus awards that created so much controversy. I still don't understand that whole system. Some said, oh, then nobody asked me for money. Others too said that people solicited for money. And if you pay the money or you buy enough tables, then come and then we'll give you an award. Let me say this, folks, especially to you now appointees of the government. Let me say this. Resetting has no place for award systems. Resetting means go and do the work. Do the work itself and do the work so well that your work speaks for you. That's the award. This man, let me come back to him again, Ato Forson. His name is Ato Forson. All of a sudden, the people of Ghana are saying, hey, Ato is forcing.
Ato is indeed forcing. Ato is indeed forcing. Ato, you are forcing. You are forcing. You are forcing.
Why? He has done his work so well. We have seen the steady stabilize. We have seen GDP rise. We have seen inflation down. We have seen it. The man award, people are walking around say, hey, Ato is forcing. That's Ato forcing. That's an award, though. And I respect that you didn't go and take any plaque or anything. Award is not what the people say or those who chose to pay money. The organizer said they didn't ask anybody to pay money. I know somebody that I talked to, he said he didn't pay any money. I didn't talk to my producer, talked to A Plus said he didn't pay any money. You know, meanwhile, Bessa White Cigar CEO was out there saying that he was asked for money, 50,000, or buy a table for those who will come and support you. So there was a financial consideration in there. So that what? You go and they give you an award, say, Charlie, here's your award. It is bogus. It has no place in the country that is resetting. No place. Unless you guys don't take the resetting serious. Now, Manafrica is the case, and for resetting World Cup. It must be World Cup. We must make sure that we reset or face doom. That's why I say all the time that that's for me as I stand here, my program and everything that I'll do, so long as I see that there's a direction to reset this country, I'll back it and call on all Ghanaians and say, Pacho, let us back a reset agenda because that is all we need in Ghana. Resetting simply means changing our minds and focusing on discipline. That is the discipline that we have used so far that Ghana seems to be getting on its feet. So let me end by saying it's not the awards you go get to. When Ghanaians, any Ghanaian walking around say, hey, Charlie, Ato is forcing. To force him himself not be aware, but that's an award that the people are giving him. It doesn't have to be a gold chain across your neck now. The amount you shout nice when you award no. And to all your appointees and all you ministers who have been appointed and those that may yet be appointed, please go and work. Go and not be good though. Everybody's good. Go and become outstanding. Deliver results that the nation will benefit from. Let the people of Ghana say, hey, Charlie, Kofi Boa. I hear all the time people praising him about whatever input he has done in the forestry place in Galamsey. These are awards. Let me end now. Let me end on saying two key things. Reshuffling does not make sense to me. Say when they're just playing chess. Reshuffling to me only makes sense when you celebrate those who deserve it and you fire those who don't and replace them with those who deserve it. And vetting is not a concert time, party time. I don't care if you play tongues. I don't care if you go to Catholic church. I don't care if you go Pentecost. That is what vetting is for. So all these things and the resetting must change. Maybe my fan World Cup.
PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal le Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.